Hi there, this is Krishna, Lahari, Aakula, and welcome to Season 1 of Dances of India. This is a virtual dance competition that is hosted by digital media Clubtv. I will start things off. In the first round of questions, we would like to learn a little about the contestant. So tell us about your family and where you're from.
So we are from New Jersey, and we really like dancing. Like it's kind of like our career, and we
That sounds good. We have another judge that's going to ask you another question now. Go ahead. Pragna?
So, question is, did you choreograph this by yourself?
no.
Okay. No. Okay. And, you said that this is kind of a career for your family. So is your whole family involved in dancing? What do you mean by it's a career for you? Do you guys do instruction as well?
Yeah. Like we like my mom's a dance teacher. She dances like really good.
Oh my.
She teaches us like good dance moves. Sometimes like she can teach us break moves like break dancing.
Is she a really good teacher?
Yeah, and my dad, he's a really good he's a funny dancer. He is a really funny, like he dances like amazing type of dance that makes people laugh.
Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to have season 2 next month in March, and we're going to start a new adult category, okay? And it's going to be in honor of your father, and he's going to kick things off. Fair enough?
Yeah.
We'll ask him about that, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I'm going to, we're going to pause part 1 here, and then we'll be right back.
Well, that wraps up our round 1 of questions. Next up, we will watch the performance in 3 parts. Each time we will pause the performance, one of the judges will ask a question and comment on that part of the performance. Before we start round 1, I would like to ask our contestant to share what type of dance this is and what is the name.
So we're going to kind of run this for a little bit. What's the name of this performance and dance? Does it have a name?
So dance kaboot, singam, and shingam.
Okay, cool. All right, I can hardly wait. Why don't you go ahead and let's see how this goes. Yeah. Here we go.
You've got to dance like there's no one watching. Love like you'll never be hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening. And live like it's heaven on earth.
दीवाना ओ देखेगा जमाना ओ मोरी सुफियाना सिपाटिया ओ नाचेगा दीवाना ओ देखेगा जमाना ओ मोरी सुफियाना सिपाटिया फिकर भुला के तू कमर हिला के और नच ले मेरे संग साथिया कोई मुझे रोको जरा चढ़या डांस का भूत चढ़या मैनू चढ़या डांस का भूत चढ़या मेरा लड़या इश्क का पेंच लड़या मैनू चढ़या डांस का
Drop it.
was the beginning for the story trying to say, and what did like the colorful rainbows on your hands mean?
They meant like the first part meant like it's just like they're just like it's a prop here. It's just like a prop.
Okay,
Prop.
sounds good. Judge number 2.
You're on mute, Pragna.
Pragna, unmute.
My other question is, how many days did it take to learn this dance?
I think like 2 months.
Okay. Now, my question is, that was a very intense kind of part there. That took a lot of energy. What kind is the overall message of the dance? What kind of, generally speaking, what story are you trying to tell?
Like basically like the story is like
It seems like it would be a happy story. There's rainbows, sunshine, something like that.
okay, so basically like the story is about like the dance performance is like people like
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to move along here. We're going to go on to our, we're not going to do the other performance just yet. What we're going to do is kind of do the next round of questions and kind of give you your score. This is kind of a good place to do that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this back over to our lead judge. I've kind of recapped things so far, but why don't you, for our lead judge, give a little something, comment on this, and then we'll give our score.
I really liked how energetic you were, and the music, it really suited well with the dance. I would give this a 9.5.
Right, judge number 2.
I really like this dance, especially since it has a lot of music and energy. And I would give it a 9.
All right. Well, I think that the intensity of the dance was absolutely amazing, and you really held it throughout the whole part. And I think you were describing it well. One of the things, we're going to be having at least 6 seasons of this. Every single month, we're going to have a different season, and you're welcome to compete in this again next month. I think one of the things, though, is what we want this to be is for our viewers, and we have thousands of viewers. We want this to be an educational process as well for the viewers. So the performance was great, but we want to maybe get a little bit better at kind of explaining the history and kind of what the dance means. But that was really good. I'm going to give it a 9. Yay, the crowd goes crazy. So we're going to wrap up this segment right now. Hold tight. I'm going to turn it back over to our lead judge, and we're going to end this segment right after she's finished.
Well, that wraps up this episode. I would like to turn this over to our MC, Mr. Patrick Abec, with closing comments.
Well, that'll do it for this episode. We're going to see what your brother has to offer in a minute, and we will be right back, but we kind of want to separate this as a separate segment. All right.